Hi there and welcome back to Valley por Vida. Now I'm sure you've had enough time to ponder over our trivia time question, which is great because we've got your answer. Now remember before the break we asked you to try and guess what the accurate number of figurines used in the Lego movie is, and the answer is the last one, 183. So the next time you watch the film, you can definitely keep that in the back of your head. From the main figures to all those in the background, it's about 183 total count. Seems like the directors definitely had it all planned out. And speaking of planning, it's time now to take a look at what the National Day calendar says that we should be honoring or celebrating this month of April. So first up, according to nationaldaycalendar.com, the month of April is all about National Donate Life Month, which means it's our time to try and think about how we can help others on a grander scale, of course. Considering donating blood, maybe consider registering to be an organ donor and volunteering to help with life donating efforts. And here's a fun one. It's International Guitar Month, so if you haven't already, be sure to pick up a guitar and try to learn how to play it. Not only is learning to play a guitar just a good hobby, but it's good for your brain health too. When you use your head in creative ways like that, it just helps to exercise your dendrites. Plus, playing guitar is an emotional release. Helps you to express what you're feeling inside, turning your feelings into art. And if you feel like listening to the sound of music rather than creating it, and maybe that's more up your alley, then maybe turn on a classical guitar music station or on your Spotify, or just kick back and enjoy it. And while music is so beautiful, so is Mother Earth. And this month we can pay extra special attention to it since it's Keep America Beautiful Month. The site says that it's not just about picking up trash and keeping our own living spaces clean, but that it's a movement to help celebrate efforts of all of us together. And part of, just keeping our own living spaces clean can include making sure that our front and backyards at home are intact. This month, it's National Lawn and Garden Month, so we can try to take a bit of extra time just to tend to the plants around us. And if you don't have a green thumb, then maybe try and find other ways to go green for the benefit of your home environment. Plus, April the 14th is actually National Gardening Day, so that just may be another opportunity for you to maybe give planting a try. And lastly, the site says that it's National Decorating Month, but what does that mean? Well, it's a time to put your decorating skills on show, whether that be in your home, at your office, or even in your car. Try giving your creative juices a spin and see how you can just spruce up things in the environment around you. And creativity will really take you far. Okay, no matter what field you're exercising your creativity in, it can change your life. In fact, one doctor originally from Weslaco used creativity to write a novel based on a story from Galveston, Texas. It's a fiction, but it's just, she earned this physician category of 2022 Independent Press Award. Take a look.
Hi everyone, it's very nice to be here today. My name is Dimple Desai. I am a family physician. I am from the Valley originally. I grew up in Weslaco, and then I went to Pan Am for college, and then I did all my medical training in Galveston. After I had my second kiddo in Galveston, I was having a little bit of a difficult time, so I needed kind of a creative outlet. So that's how this book came about. So I just started writing for fun and didn't think anything of it at the time, just thought it was a cool hobby to start writing. I'm a very avid reader, so I've always been into books and I just read all the time. So I tried my hand in writing and then I showed it to some friends and family and they loved it. So then it became a published novel. So it's actually a medical fiction thriller. So I started writing this before the pandemic, so keep that in mind. So it's actually in Galveston. Galveston is an island. So there is a bio facility there where they test different pathogens. So the idea behind the novel came from where I did my medical training and I've seen this lab. So I thought, it'd be a cool idea if we get hurt by hurricanes all the time, that if something were to happen and one of the pathogens would get loose, what would happen? How would the doctors on the island kind of help treat the patients and be there for the community? So that's kind of how the novel starts off. Just keep writing every day, keep at it, be persistent, don't give up. There were days where I'm just like, this is terrible. This is never gonna be anything. And then it's a novel. So don't ever give up. Just keep writing, show it to as many people as possible, get as many ideas from them as possible, and just go from there. So I'm on social media. My Instagram handle is Desai Detours. And then I also have a Facebook page for Dimple Patel Desai, and then I also have a website as well, dimpledesai.com. Well, I hope everyone can get a copy of my novel, and I hope people like it. And I think it's nice to have, when I was going through postpartum depression, I didn't think anything of it. So I think it's nice to have something positive come from a very dark place that I was in. So I hope people take that as a positive outlook.
And another thing you may not know too much about is the importance of STEM education and just how well women are excelling in computer programming technology over at TSTC. In fact, we had a chance to speak with instructor Phyllis Hollingshead about the various opportunities that this career path will allow for in today's Destination Education segment.
I think women in technology is a good thing because women are more detailed oriented, and technology is a detail oriented type field. And I think women excel in that field. So I teach computer programming, and I worked as a computer programmer for 10 years for a small company in my local area. And when it comes to computer programming, it's very detail oriented because everything has to be exact or your computer program doesn't work. And women are good at breaking it down, finding the details and getting those things fixed. And so I think that women make good computer programmers. And actually the first computer programmer ever was a woman. Anyone aspiring to be in this field, I think it's a good thing because computers are a part of our world now. They're never going away. So when you talk about job security, if you do computer programming, you're always going to have a job. Computers wouldn't do anything without computer programmers. I mean, they're just machines that are made up of parts that, they only do something because someone wrote programs to tell them what to do. And so we always need computer programmers so that we can continue to use computers the way we do. And so it's a very important field. There's good job security in it. Computer programming offers a wide variety of jobs because any business that uses computers probably needs programmers. And so you can go into the hospitals, banks, telecommunication companies. I mean, I even had a student that got hired by a local cabinet maker because they needed a computer programmer for their software. So there's just a wide variety of jobs that you can go into. And computer programmers are needed everywhere. Well, we always put together an advisory board, and we get together local businesses that are willing to hire our students when they graduate. And we talk to them about what skills are they looking for in a student when they hire them. And those are the skills we teach. So we always try to make sure we're staying relevant to the businesses and what they want now. And those are the things that we put on our degree plan and teach and prepare our students. And the last semester that they're with us, we actually do an internship program. And hopefully they get hired permanently for that internship, but it at least gives them job experience that they can actually put on their resume and say that they've actually worked in the field when they graduate because they spent a semester working. Yes, it's still, I see most of my students are men, and I would like to see more women in it because I do think that women make good computer programmers because we do pay attention to that detail, and we're really good at finding those little mistakes and fixing them.
So recently I posted about a quick trip that I made to the shore over on South Padre Island, and it was so nice. Maybe about 8 in the evening with my puppy Laika, and no one else was around. We just kind of walked the beach, sat down on the sand, ate a sandwich, and enjoyed the calming vibes of the water. It was a little chilly out, but Laika had his puppy jacket on, and we just kind of enjoyed the calm of the water together. And Facebook follower at I Love Justin Timberlake commented, "I love the island. I may go out there this week." Very cool, and I hope you do. And follower at Jeremiah Rocha commented, "That sounds relaxing," which it was, Jeremiah. I hope you can make it out sometime soon too. Thank you both for your comments and for supporting our Valley por Vida team. All right, well, that's all of our time for now. We want to thank you again so much for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again next time because we'll have a lot more in store for you. But for now, don't forget to follow our team on social media for exclusive behind-the-scenes sneak peeks at what we're filming for the show, and of course, for your chance at your comment or even your question to be featured on air. And of course, you can always visit valleycentral.com to rewatch some of today's favorite segments. We've got all that and so much more next time on Valley por Vida. We'll see you then.